Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to have a look at Endgame number 76 from the book 100 Endgames You Must Know by Jesus de la Villa. In this endgame we have a pawn on a4, h4, the rook is on a8, and then we have a rook on e1 and the two kings. Now it's black to move. What happens if black plays rook a1? Keeping an eye on the pawn as we had a look in the previous example. If that's the case, white can win this position. How can white win this position? After king f4. Now as we know, the black king cannot move away from these two squares g7 and h7. So after the king here, the white king and the pawn keep coming closer, and the whole point is here white plays king b6. You should make sure that white doesn't play a7, and after rook b2 the white king has a7 as a protective square. And if you had looked at endgame 66, you'll be able to know how to win this position. It's a straightforward win for white here, so I'm not going to go through that. Please refer to endgame 66 to get to see how white is able to win this position. Now starting off, the correct move here for black is to play rook e4. It's called the Vancura defense, which we had a look in endgame 66. What it does is here the black rook is keeping an eye on the a4 pawn, and also that way the white rook is actually tied to the defense of this pawn. So a5 is played, rook e5 is played again to keep an eye on the pawn. So king f3. Here rook h5 is played, attacking the h pawn. So king has to come back to defend the pawn. Rook c5, and after a6, rook c6, and now white can try and come closer to the a pawn. After rook g6, king c5, and now as we can see, black uses the concept of distant effectiveness because the rook and the pawn have three or more squares in between them, and as a result the concept of distant effectiveness can be used, and white king cannot escape the checks if it wants to defend the pawn, and this is a drawn in game. One final detail: instead of king f4, what happens if white plays a7? As we know, you cannot push the pawn prematurely. If you do so, black simply comes and plays rook a6, and we had a look at this in endgame 75, how to draw this position. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and it's bye for now.